The following broadcast is a copyrighted production of 412 Communications. Any non-personal retransmission of this broadcast without the express written consent of 412 Communications is hereby prohibited.
Hi friends, and a most pleasant good afternoon to you wherever you may be. Welcome inside Fred Rust Arena, which in a year and a half will be the newest home to NCAA Division I women's hockey. But today our attention for the first half of our Saturday doubleheader is on the University of Delaware Blue Hens men's Division II team as they keep creeping closer to that 500 mark tonight. They take on the St. Joseph's University Hawks, the main line of Philadelphia, in the second half of their home-and-home non-conference series. Hi everybody, James Witherite joining you from the 412 Communications press box atop the stands at Fred Rust Arena. Delaware flying high now. They've put two wins together, having beaten Ryder in a thriller at home before the Thanksgiving break, and then yesterday edging clear of Millersville with a 5-goal third period to beat the Marauders 6-2 right here at Fred Rust Arena. Hens looking to continue this 4-game homestand on a winning note as they take on the St. Joseph's Hawks for the second time this season, having beaten them on October 14th at the Haverford Stadium just outside Philadelphia. And back in the lineup from that game, Thomas Villano, who had 2 of the Hens' 6 goals in the previous meeting with the Hawks. He will handle forward duty along with Rex Maloney, Vincenzo Variale, and Anthony Greco. All 4 of them out of the lineup yesterday, but Greco, Maloney, and Variale will start as the 4th line tonight. Thomas Villano, will see him filtered in throughout the game. Graham Klein with the big game against the Hawks as well, alongside Austin Vecchio in terms of leading point contributors for the Blue Hens. 20 games this season, Graham's got 7 goals and 9 assists. He had a goal and 2 helpers against the Hawks in their mid-October meeting. Pat Flaherty, Josh Flom will handle starting defensive duty tonight for Delaware, and Keith McGregor, the southpaw, with a 3-4-0 record on the season, a .323 goals against average and a .911 save percentage, gets the nod between the pipes. On the other side of the red line, the St. Joseph's Hawks 3-7-2 on the year. Neil Kadehi, leading point scorer, 9 goals, 4 assists in 10 games played. Danny Flagg encroaching on point-a-game territory as well. They'll work with Christian Masanova in the second line. Starting duties belong to Kyler Gross, Eric Ford, and Dylan Kuba. Shane Wilson and Peter Borman will start things off at the blue line and between the pipes. Cooper Tyson, who's 2-2-0 on the year, with a .468 goals against average and an .870 save percentage. Planning for retirement doesn't just happen overnight, friends. For over 35 years, Limestone Pension Associates has helped small businesses across America craft and administer pension plans for their workforces. Learn more at limestonepension.net. And the Delaware Hockey Network is brought to you all season long by the Law Office of Long and Greenberg, with a listen-first approach that creates a unique solution for you. The expert team at the Law Office of Long and Greenberg are committed to providing empathetic and compassionate legal representation for individuals who have suffered injuries. To schedule your free consultation today, call the Law Office of Long and Greenberg at 302-466-LONG. That's 302-466-5664, or visit injuryde.com. We're going to take a quick timeout here on the Delaware Hockey Network, live in high definition on the 412. When we come back, we'll head inside the glass for the Limestone Pension Associates starting lineups as Delaware looks to complete the home-and-home sweep this season over St. Joe's. That'll be up next after this timeout.
Recovery from an on-the-job injury or car accident can be overwhelming. The expert team at the Law Office of Long and Greenberg can carefully explain your options and advocate for you through the process of claims, proceedings, and settlements. To schedule your free consultation today, call the law office of Long and Greenberg at 302-466-5664 or visit injuryde.com.
There's nothing all-American quite like a good old-fashioned barbecue. Sid's Barbecue and Jerky brings the most tender and flavorful pulled pork, brisket, and barbecue chicken to the tri-state area and is sure to turn your next gathering into a truly all-American event. Visit Sid's on Ridge Road in Claymont, Delaware, or place your next catering order at sidsbbqandjerky.com.
Think about it. The trash and recycling bins in our homes, even with normal use, are places where harmful bacteria like Salmonella and E. coli can multiply by the thousands. But like anyone, you want to keep your home and your family as healthy as possible. Delaware Trash Can Cleaning can help. They sanitize your trash cans with high-pressure hot water jets that can kill over 99% of the germs and bacteria in your cans in just a few minutes. To schedule your first cleaning, call 302-310-9075 or visit DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com.
Modern media is everyone shouting for attention and no one hearing a thing. Broadcast to social, print to digital, 412 Communications has the solution to get you heard. Want to know more? Visit 412communications.com today.
Elegant. Luxurious. One of a kind. Since 1895, the Dubé name has embodied these very qualities. Make the four-generation Dubé family tradition of fine custom jewelry your own, only at Carl Dubé Jewelers on Concord Pike in Wilmington. In Delaware for diamonds, it's Dubé.
Let's face it, saving for retirement doesn't happen overnight. It takes planning, and Limestone Pension Associates has spent the past 35 years helping small businesses do just that. Limestone specializes in crafting, planning, and handling the day-to-day administration of qualified pension plans tailor-fit to your company's needs and objectives. To schedule a consultation, call 302-479-8817 or visit limestonepension.net to learn more.
Whether you're a competitive athlete or a weekend warrior, a sports medicine physician is an important player on your health team. With years of experience treating high school, collegiate, professional, and everyday athletes, Dr. Brad Bly of Delaware Sports Medicine is the specialist you need to achieve personal bests and lead a healthier lifestyle. And with clinics in both Wilmington and Townsend, Delaware Sports Medicine is here for every athlete in your family. Visit desportsmed.com today to learn more.
Recovery from an on-the-job injury or car accident can be overwhelming. The expert team at the law office of Long and Greenberg can carefully explain your options and advocate for you through the process of claims, proceedings, and settlements. To schedule your free consultation today, call the law office of Long and Greenberg at 302-466-5664 or visit injuryde.com.
Welcome back inside Fred Rust Arena. The St. Joseph's Hawks, the Delaware Blue Hens, about to square off in their second of 2 meetings this year. Of course, the first time round, it was all Delaware at the Haverford Stadium, beating the Hawks 6-0. 2 goals from Thomas Villano, 1 goal, 2 assists from Graham Klein. Last night, Hubert Polchlepek, first star, with 2 goals and an assist of his own. He's got the night off, along with line mates Patrick Olensky and Brian Kramer, as Vince Falkowski, head coach of the Blue Hens, alternating between his 2 fourth-line combinations through the weekend. And without further ado, we're going to head inside the glass for tonight's Limestone Pension Associates opening introductions. Hockey fans, good afternoon, and welcome to Fred Rust Arena on the campus of the University of Delaware. Today, the American Collegiate Hockey Association and the Atlantic Coast Collegiate Hockey League present a men's Division II matchup between the visiting St. Joseph's University Hawks and your University of Delaware Blue Hens. Let's meet today's starting lineups. For the St. Joseph's Hawks, starting in goal from Dublin, Ohio, number 31, Cooper Tyson. On defense, from Woodstock, Maryland, number 44, Peter Borman. And from Glen Mills, Pennsylvania, number 6, Shane Wilson. At left wing, number 86, Dylan Kuba. At right wing, from Fort Washington, Pennsylvania, number 8, Eric Ford. And at center, from Westchester, Pennsylvania, number 4, Kyle Gross. And now let's meet the starting 6 for your University of Delaware Blue Hens. Starting in goal, a senior from Medford, New Jersey, number 35, Keith McGregor. On defense, a sophomore from Wayne, New Jersey, number 5, Josh Flaw. And a junior from Staten Island, New York, number 3, Patrick Flaherty. Starting at left wing, a freshman from Encinitas, California, number 20, Rex Maloney. At right wing, a freshman from Center Valley, Pennsylvania, number 8, Anthony Greco. And starting at center, a sophomore from Wilmington, Delaware, number 22, Vincenzo Fariale. Your Blue Hens are coached by Vince Falkowski and Bob Stroik, with graduate assistant Dylan Green. The on-ice officials for this afternoon's game, as appointed by the American Collegiate Hockey Association, are referees Rob Savastano and Sam Chauvin, and linesmen Patrick Schubert and Joseph Fetcher. Fans, at this time, we ask that you please direct your attention to the American flag located directly above center ice, as we honor the United States of America and those who defend this nation with the Star-Spangled Banner. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. Set for a Saturday doubleheader from Fred Rust Arena as the Blue Hens, 9-10-1 to this point on the season, make their final preparations. Delaware backstopped by Keith McGregor, who is 3-4-0 on the year with a goals against average of .323. And a .911 save percentage. Patrick Schubert will administer the opening faceoff, as we'll see Dimitri Mahalios a little bit later in the game with Ethan Sharp and Graham Klein. It is fourth line center Vinny Variale in for the opening draw, and they're off. Top scoring lines not starting on either side tonight, as St. Joe's starts the game with their second line. Delaware's fourth line getting the call here to begin the proceedings. Rex Maloney lofts this puck over the head of defenseman Shane Wilson, and this will come back an icing just 27 seconds into the first of 3 20-minute periods. Hens, of course, required to stand pat off the icing. And the Hawks do the same as Kyle Gross wins the faceoff. Shot from the point came from Wilson, but it was blocked down and away by McGregor. 2-on-2 counterattack for the Hens. Shot from Greco ends up in the glove of Cooper Tyson. Greco in for the draw at the far circle. Pursues the puck in the corner, leaving it for Rex Maloney, but it's stripped from him by Wilson behind the St. Joe's goal. Played out near side. Crane could not hold the point. Kadehi chips the puck up the near wall. He let it go before the red line, so this is going to come back an icing, and the Blue Hens are going to get an attacking zone draw with 59 seconds elapsed in opening period play. Dimitri Mahalios in now for Delaware as the big guns start to get going. Puck over the glass, out of play. Mahalios flanked by Sharp and Klein. It is Kadehi centering Masanova and Flag the other way. Masanova's breakout pass was intercepted at center by Jake Ehrlich, who blew a tire. He's got support from Klein, shoveling the puck through traffic in behind the St. Joe's goal. Now it's on the stick of Wilson. Played up the near boards, but beyond the reach of Masanova. Sharp turns it back the other way. Wilson gives it up to Ethan Sharp again at center red. Sharp steered to the far wall by Neil Kudehi just above the line. Ultimately finds Mahalios circling behind the cage. Mahalios dropped past to Matt Crane working the right half wall. He throws one through. It glanced off the pads of Tyson, ending up in the far corner. Holding the zone was Klein, maintaining possession for the Blue Hens, but muscling the puck away ultimately is Wilson. Clearing attempt foiled by Buckman, keeping the left point airtight. His shot, a one hop at the top of the crease, was turned aside by Tyson. Again, a two-a-side battle develops in the far corner, and emerging with control of the vulcanized rubber is Neil Kudehi for the Hawks. He throws it off the cap rail along the near side, and this will come back an icing. Blue Hens with another attacking zone draw coming up. 2 minutes and 15 seconds. In opening period play from Fred Rust Arena. Fresh set of forwards in for the Blue Hens, Austin Vecchio. Working together with Brendan Stam and Joey Wogish. In for the draw. Hawks change, Peter Borman. Trying to leave the puck to Hunter in the near corner, but it's taken away by the forechecking Joey Wogish. Engelman holds the left point. Wogish swarmed in the corner. Kicks it back high to Engelman. Wogish looks for a shot from the left half wall. It bounced off Tyson's pads. Hungry Hippos there in pursuit of the rebound, ultimately going the Hawks' way. And driving back the other direction is Trevor Stimmel. Trevor Stimmel, a graduate of Salesianum. We're used to seeing him wearing number 14. For the Hawks, he wears 28. Buckman with a successful dump and change on the D side. Wogish protects the zone for the Blue Hens. Stam couldn't maintain their momentum. This puck is worked out of harm's way by St. Joe's forward Corey Long. The black numbers on the crimson sweaters, especially of the sublimated type, a little hard to read from distance. This shot also from distance from Josh Flom, caught and held by Tyson. The mighty Jake Quinn in for the face-off win, far side. His line mates Johnny Tomaitis and Saunders Penn. Flaherty let one go from the right point into Tyson's pads. Hawks control. Here's a 3-on-2 counterattack from the St. Joseph's side. Riley McCabe working up the far board, saw his shot blocked. The other 23, Saunders Penn, recovers the puck. It is taken right back away by McCabe. 2-on-1, became a 2-on-3, and the centering pass to Shanahan sailed well clear. We've got our first penalty of the game coming at exactly the 4-minute mark. And this is going to go the way of the Blue Hens as Jackson Shanahan is ruled off for a trip. The first Carl Dubé power play of the afternoon for the Blue Hens starts right now. Go on the advantage with Carl Dubé Jewelers on Concord Pike in Wilmington when looking for the perfect something special for your someone special. In Delaware for diamonds, it's Dubé. St. Joseph's penalty assessed to number 7, Jackson Shanahan. 2 minutes for tripping. Time of the penalty, 4 minutes even in the first period. Shanahan 2 for tripping at 4 minutes. Gathering of players from both sides in front of Tyson after a flurry of net front activity. Faceoff's going to come back to Cooper Tyson's left. Sharp, Flaherty, Penn, Crane, Klein. The quintet on this Carl Dubé power play's first wave. Centering pass from Klein intended for Sharp. He couldn't get a shot away net front. He was canceled out. Holding court net front was Peter Borman on the defensive. He, Wilson, Ford, and Gross. The quartet of St. Joe's penalty killers. Second wave of the power play on for Delaware after the first. Got 2 shots away in 48 seconds, but with little to show for it. Stam, Wogish near half wall, bobbled the puck. He chases it to the corner. He gets a shove into the boards from Masanova. Wogish keeps on ticking. Cross ice pass to Vecchio. Back it comes. Joey Wogish scores! Wogish connects on the Carl Dubé power play. It's 1-0 Blue Hens. And here it comes again on the Delaware Sports Medicine instant replay. Wogish winds up from 40 feet. Off the cross ice setup. From Austin Vecchio. And we've got ourselves a 1-0 game. Wogish pots his 7th of the year to give the Blue Hens the early lead. Oh, Delaware goal! His 7th of the season. Scored by number 24, Joey Wogish. Assisted by number 10, Austin Vecchio. And number 11, Brendan Stam. Time of the power play goal, 5 minutes, 16 seconds of the first period. Vecchio's 7th. Correction, Wogish's 7th from Vecchio and Stam at 5:16, a power play goal. Villano had 2 against St. Joe's in October. He couldn't make anything happen in close. No icing here, as Crane, under forechecking pressure from Gross, struggles to work out of his own zone. Shots 8-1 in favor of Delaware as we come to the 7-minute mark of the first period. Sharp together with Klein. The headman pass sailed right past Graham Klein's reach on the doorstep. And out come the Hawks back the other way with Kuba pursuing Ehrlich inside the Delaware line. McGregor with the save on McCabe, but he couldn't control the rebound. Had a little help down front to gain some breathing room. The Hawks reset in neutral territory. It was Borman who shoveled the puck in up the left wing boards, but right into the path of Matt Crane. He plays the puck behind the net to Ehrlich. Sharp couldn't shovel it free. 3 former Salesianum players, joined by a former St. Mark's Spartan and Graham Klein, and Dimitri Mahalios, the lone New Yorker on the ice for the Blue Hens right now. Definitely a local flavor to this Delaware team. No fewer than 6 area players on the roster. Mahalios, trying to work through traffic, was bothered from astern by Chris Hunter. Lost his scoring opportunity on the doorstep. Man down in front of the St. Joe's bench. Everybody back up. Play continues on. Flaherty couldn't swat the puck back in over the St. Joe's line. Shanahan pushed it farther up ice for the Hawks. Klein cross ice pass to Vecchio. Ricocheted off the far wall. Intercepted by Christian Masanova, but he couldn't throw it back into the Delaware end. Here comes Vecchio storming the other way. Net front set up to Stam, didn't make it through a sea of red sweaters. Wogish back at his own blue line, recovers for the Blue Hens as we work our way to the 9-minute mark of the first period, and play is whistled dead in neutral territory with 11:11 to go in the opening period of play. Please reset the game clock to 11:11. 11:11. Thank you. If you've been injured on the job or in a car accident, you know just how challenging and overwhelming the recovery process can be. That's why having a trusted and caring representative by your side is essential in helping you navigate the complex world of workers' compensation and personal injury. The Law Office of Long & Greenberg will guide you through every step of the process, from filing your claim to representing you in hearings and appeals. Call the Law Office of Long & Greenberg at 302-466-LONG to schedule a free consultation. That's 302-466-LONG, or visit them online at injuryde.com. .10:40-ish to go in opening period play from Fred Rust Arena. Flom plays the body behind his own net to separate Masanova from the puck briefly. Hawks maintain position. Roughgarden hassled by Wogish at the left point. Joey Wogish drives play back to center. This is chipped by Flaherty off the glass ahead to Wogish, but he lost the one-on-one from the dot. This is Brazil. Slowed up by Vecchio at the blue line. Puck rolls behind the net where Joey Engelman recovers for the Hens. We've just passed halfway in the first period. Delaware with a 1-0 lead. Power play goal from Joey Wogish put them on the board. Saunders Penn chased down the puck thrown in by Engelman, but he failed to cleanly run the gauntlet behind the net. Bodied off the puck ultimately by Borman. And Engelman, forced back behind his own goal, recovers for Delaware, leaving this to Buckman. Quinn hassled to Midas to Engelman across the neutral zone. Engelman, centering pass, didn't connect with Saunders Penn. He wasn't home yet. Buckman from distance tried to weave one through traffic from the left point. Didn't have the angle he'd hoped. Tomitas stripped of the puck in the far corner. Eric Ford recovered for the Hawks, but Buckman blocks it down at the left point to preserve the zone for Delaware. Long wrist shot was blocked as soon as he got rid of it. A stick check from Michael Brazil sent that puck skittering off its line. And here comes Brazil up the left wing boards, one-on-one. Crane tries to pinch him to the wall. Brazil got the shot away. Follow up. McGregor with a diving save. No icing as the Hens clear. Keith McGregor coming up with two key saves to keep St. Joe's scoreless. Here's Tomitas on the other end, trying to dig the puck free, but to no avail as Tyson seals it off. Delaware Sports Medicine replay. Let's see Keith McGregor's heroics just past the 11-minute mark. Here comes Brazil up the left wing boards. There's the initial save. Puck bounced into the slot, and Keith McGregor dove to make the secondary save and keep the Hawks scoreless. 8.5 minutes to go in the first period. Greco wins the attacking zone draw for Delaware, but Variale couldn't maintain the Hens' momentum. That long shot from McCabe was not to be. The Kuba follow-up was wide. This one thrown in from the point by Zane O'Rourke, steered aside by McGregor, and the Hawks lose the zone. Crane to Villano. Ehrlich up the right side to Greco. Greco gains red and dumps the puck into the St. Joe's zone. Scrapping for it, O'Rourke across from Villano. O'Rourke could not clear. Ehrlich scores! Jake Ehrlich threw one in from the point. It took a bounce on the blue paint, rolled past Tyson, and Delaware has doubled up. Was it touched on the way in? Did Vinny get that? It was either Ehrlich or Variale. We'll get the official word from downstairs momentarily. But Delaware at the 12:18 mark of the second period has just extended their lead to 2-0. Flaherty's going to go off for interference. And for the first time tonight, the Blue Hens are on the Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill. Schedule your first cleaning today at DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com. Right off the face-off, the Hawks score. Here, another look at it. The initial backhand shot came from Kyle Gross, and then the rebound makes this 2-1. Plenty to get through up here. We've got the summaries ready for you. Here we go. Delaware goal, his first as a Blue Hen. Scored by number 13, Jake Ehrlich. Assisted by number 21, Thomas Villano, and number 22, Vincenzo Variale. Time of the goal, 12 minutes, 18 seconds in the first period. Ehrlich's first from Villano and Variale at 12:18. Delaware penalty was assessed to number 3, Patrick Flaherty, 2 minutes for interference. Time of the penalty, 12 minutes, 29 seconds in the first period. Flaherty, 2 for interference at 12:29. St. Joseph's goal, his second of the season, scored by number 46, Chris Hunter. Assisted by number 4, Kyle Gross. Time of the power play goal, 12 minutes, 34 seconds in the first period. Hunter, his second from Gross at 12:34, a power play goal. Delaware penalty assessed to number 16, Dimitri Mahalios, 2 minutes for hooking. Time of the penalty, 13 minutes, 20 seconds in the first period. Mahalios, 2 for hooking at 13:20. So the Mahalios penalty puts the Blue Hens on their second Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill. Schedule your first cleaning today at DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com. We're past 14 minutes into the first period of a 2-1 game. Delaware going up early by a pair. Goals from Wogish and Ehrlich have seen that lead cut in half as Hunter put away the rebound of a Kyle Gross shot to get the Hawks on the board for the first time this season against the Hens. 45 seconds remaining on the Hawks man advantage. This shot from Shane Wilson, caught and held by Keith McGregor for a break in the action with 5:23 to go in opening period play. Planning for retirement doesn't just happen overnight. For 35 years, Limestone Pension Associates has helped small businesses craft and administer pension plans for their workforces. Learn more at limestonepension.net. 5:12 to go in the opening period. 30 seconds remaining on the Mahalios hooking minor. Delaware's got a 2-1 lead over St. Joe's. Kadehi took aim from the left half wall. This puck goes into the back netting and out of play. Joey Wogish wins the D-zone draw. The Hens clear. Wogish heads off. Vecchio applies forechecking heat. Crane, Greco, and now Buckman clog up the back end on the PK, and the Hens are back to full strength with 4.5 minutes to go in the opening period of this 2-1 hockey game. Breaking out to an early lead against the St. Joe's Hawks, and just now killing off a penalty. Greco pursues a loose puck behind the net. Hunter tries to push it up the far side. Here comes Rex Maloney. He ties it up in the far corner at the center of a two-a-side battle. Greco hustles up the boards to maintain control. Maloney can't find Villano on the doorstep. Villano now shooting through traffic, but the puck is deflected into the netting and out of play with exactly 4 to go in the first period. Thomas Villano tries to lower the shoulder and drive toward the net, but his shot through traffic is stopped by Tyson. Steamrolling again was Villano, but he was stood up a little bit better this time by the Hawks defensive core. Across the street, that would be a loss of yardage, 2nd and 12. Shot from Ryan Manns from 30 feet, sailed wide, far corner. Walking back in the other way, Jackson Shanahan, pickpocketed. And Maloney finds Greco on the cross ice feet in the neutral zone. Anthony Greco's shot from 35 feet was blocked down by Roughgarden. Here comes Manns together with Shanahan in a 2-on-2 attack, but they're slowed up right at the Delaware blue line. Down to the final 200 seconds, minus a few in the first period. Delaware looking to pad their 2-1 advantage over the Hawks, slowed up in neutral territory. This is cleared by Roughgarden. There's no icing, says linesman Patrick Schubert. He and Joe Fetcher working the lines today. Rob Savastano and Sam Chauvin, the tandem in the bands today. Sam, a med student at the University of Pennsylvania, hails from Corning, New York, not far from my old stomping grounds of Tioga Downs. Fine addition to the local officiating community, Sammy is. And before his hockey involvement, a distance runner. Borman through traffic, works the puck up the right wing boards. Gross tried to tip it back toward Ford to no avail. Here's Mahalios in the far corner after Sharp led the rush back into St. Joe's territory for the Hens. Crane foils the carom shot attempt to get out of the zone by St. Joe's Peter Borman. Crane again holding the right point to Mahalios. Marked in the corner, but he adds support from Klein. Centering pass intended for Sharp, shoveled out of harm's way by Eric Ford. Up the right wing boards came Kuba, getting tied up with Ehrlich. Final 95 seconds of the first period. Long shot covered by Tyson, and we've got a pause. Make a truly all-American meal the centerpiece of your next team event or special occasion. Sid's Barbecue and Jerky in nearby Claymont, Delaware can cater your next group event. Heck, they can cater Christmas dinner too. Offering pulled pork, brisket, and barbecue chicken on a daily basis, along with a variety of sauces and sides sure to please any appetite. Visit Sid's at Suite C26 in the Tri-State Industrial Center on Ridge Road in Claymont, Monday through Saturday for takeaway lunch, or to place that catering order, call 302-439-4937 or visit sidsbbqandjerky.com. You'll be glad you did. 70 to go in the opening period. Penn working below the net. Quinn came to his aid. He generates some space high in the zone. Long shot from 50. Caught and held by Tyson with 61 seconds to go in opening period play. The shots raining in from Delaware once again, but it's just a 2-1 game. Final minute of play in the first 20. Loose puck in front. Tomaitis lost sight of it. It was taken away by Kadehi, but he couldn't chip it free up the near boards. More space far side. Flag to Kadehi. Long shot. Pressured by Buckman. Waffle boarded away by the southpaw Keith McGregor. 35 to go. Here's Tomaitis clearing the crossbar from 35. Puck bounced off the end boards, held in by Engelman right in front of the St. Joe's bench. Tomaitis is bodied down. Hunter pushes the puck up the far wall, and it's now carried beyond neutral ice. Centering pass to Masanova. His shot from close was wide of the post. Penn controls the rebound in the corner. We're down to single digits. Wilson holds the right point. Penn stay in close. Tomaitis blocked the shot. Engelman skates free of the zone, and the horn sounds before he can do anything with it. Through 20 minutes, the score, Delaware Blue Hens 2, St. Joe's Hawks 1. We'll be back on the Delaware Hockey Network after the first intermission.
Modern media is everyone shouting for attention and no one hearing a thing. Broadcast to social, print to digital, 412 Communications has the solution to get you heard. Want to know more? Visit 412communications.com today.
Think about it. The trash and recycling bins in our homes, even with normal use, are places where harmful bacteria like Salmonella and E. coli can multiply by the thousands. But like anyone, you want to keep your home and your family as healthy as possible. Delaware Trash Can Cleaning can help. They sanitize your trash cans with high-pressure hot water jets that can kill over 99% of the germs and bacteria in your cans in just a few minutes. To schedule your first cleaning, call 302-310-9075 or visit DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com.
Recovery from an on-the-job injury or car accident can be overwhelming. The expert team at the law office of Long and Greenberg can carefully explain your options and advocate for you through the process of claims, proceedings, and settlements. To schedule your free consultation today, call the law office of Long and Greenberg at 302-466-5664 or visit injuryde.com.
Whether you're a competitive athlete or a weekend warrior, a sports medicine physician is an important player on your health team. With years of experience treating high school, collegiate, professional, and everyday athletes, Dr. Brad Bly of Delaware Sports Medicine is the specialist you need to achieve personal bests and lead a healthier lifestyle. And with clinics in both Wilmington and Townsend, Delaware Sports Medicine is here for every athlete in your family. Visit desportsmed.com today to learn more.
Let's face it, saving for retirement doesn't happen overnight. It takes planning, and Limestone Pension Associates has spent the past 35 years helping small businesses do just that. Limestone specializes in crafting, planning, and handling the day-to-day administration of qualified pension plans tailor-fit to your company's needs and objectives. To schedule a consultation, call 302-479-8817 or visit limestonepension.net to learn more.
Elegant, luxurious,
one of a kind. Since 1895, the Dubé name has embodied these very qualities. Make the four-generation Dubé family tradition of fine custom jewelry your own, only at Carl Dubé Jewelers on Concord Pike in Wilmington. In Delaware for diamonds, it's Dubé.
Recovery from an on-the-job injury or car accident can be overwhelming. The expert team at the law office of Long and Greenberg can carefully explain your options and advocate for you through the process of claims, proceedings, and settlements. To schedule your free consultation today, call the law office of Long and Greenberg at 302-466-5664 or visit injuryde.com.
There's nothing all-American quite like a good old-fashioned barbecue. Sid's Barbecue and Jerky brings the most tender and flavorful pulled pork, brisket, and barbecue chicken to the tri-state area and is sure to turn your next gathering into a truly all-American event. Visit
It's time for the second period. Let's head back upstairs to James Witherite.
Thank you, Norm Borg. Welcome back inside Fred Rust Arena. Welcome back to the Delaware Hockey Network. First period going the way of the Blue Hens. They lead St. Joe's 2-1 through 20 as we go to the Delaware Sports Medicine Instant Replay. Joey Wogish goes top shelf for the first Blue Hens goal. Followed up by this one from the point off the stick of Jake Ehrlich. It looked like Tyson had made the initial save, but the puck rolled past, and then 5 seconds in for the Hawks' first power play, they get one back. It was Chris Hunter swarming the net to put back the Kyle Gross rebound and get the St. Joe's Hawks back within a goal. If you're just joining us, James Witherite joining you here on the Delaware Hockey Network. From Fred Rust Arena as we get set for period number 2. Our assistant producer, Broadway Joe Sindoni. On video duty tonight. Looks like there's an issue with the Delaware net or something in the crease area, as referee Rob Savastano trying to make an ice repair at the far post. The Delaware Hockey Network brought to you by our good friends at the law office of Long and Greenberg, our presenting partner all season long, along with Sid's Barbecue and Jerky. 412 Communications, Delaware Sports Medicine, Limestone Pension Associates, Delaware Trash Can Cleaning, and Carl Dubé Jewelers. Ready to go for second period action from Fred Rust Arena. Vinny Variale and Kyle Gross dispute the opening draw. Set for the second. They're off. Delaware traveling right to left in the second period in their home white sweaters. St. Joseph's in their away crimson, moving left to right. Backstop by Cooper Tyson, who saved 11 of 13 in first period play. Borman to Wilson. Up the near side, Eric Ford throws a cross-ice pass to Kuba, and this is worked back into Delaware territory. The shot off the stick of Gross was wide. Flom offers heavy defensive pressure, a little too heavy, he's gonna go. Sam Chauvin rings him up 48 seconds into the second period. The call is boarding. So to the Delaware Trash Can Cleaning penalty kill go the Hens. And a reminder to schedule your first cleaning at DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com. St. Joe's 1 for 2 on the power play. In the opening period, it was Chris Hunter finding the back of the Delaware net to put St. Joe's on the board. 5 seconds into the Flaherty interference minor. Here Hens off to a better start on the kill, clearing right off the initial draw. Delaware penalty. We'll give you the particulars on the Delaware penalty in a little bit. Austin Vecchio with some shorthanded magic makes this 3-1 Blue Hens. Vecchio up the left wing boards, a 2-on-1 Short-handed odd man rush. He goes bar Mexico from 50 and gives the Hens a little bit of breathing room. Here we see it again. And we've got ourselves a 3-1 hockey game. Delaware with a shorty. Please set the penalty clock to 1 minute and 30 seconds. Correction, 1 minute 32 seconds. Thank you. So some particulars to work through now as the Hens go up by a pair again. The Delaware penalty was assessed to number 5, Josh Flom, 2 minutes for boarding. Time of the penalty, 48 seconds in the second period. Flom 2 for boarding at 48 seconds. Oh, Delaware goal! His 10th of the season. Scored by number 10, Austin Vecchio. Time of the unassisted shorthanded goal, 1 minute 16 seconds in the second period. Vecchio's 10th unassisted. A shorthanded goal at 1:16. Kyle Gross works up the right wing boards, 22 seconds to go on the Flom penalty. Kick back to Kadehi at the right point. Coming in is Gross, centering pass, nearly taken away by the mighty Jake Quinn. It's worked by Stam over the blue line and backhanded up the far wall. Deep into St. Joe's territory, raced down by Flaherty, wraparound, sealed off by Tyson. Hens back to full strength as we near the 3-minute mark of period number 2. It's a 3-1 hockey game. Vecchio with a goal to add to his first period assist, giving Delaware some much needed breathing room, but it's still a tenuous 2-goal lead. I think Bob Thomas, who just popped by the press box to say hello, will agree that there's nothing more tenuous in this game than a 2-goal lead. Crane holds the blue line. Gross stays with the puck and caroms it behind the Delaware goal. Engelman recovers. He looks for space, turns it over to the other number for Gross, who is looming net front. He popped the puck over the crossbar into the back netting and out of play with 16:27 to go in the second period of a 3-1 hockey game. Delaware with the advantage, but in terms of territory, they're pinned in their own end for the following faceoff. Mahalios coming in across from Mans. And Engelman finds space and finds Ethan Sharp to clear the zone. Headman pass to Klein. Puck poke checked out of his control by Hirschman at the top of the near circle, but the Hens collectively maintain control. Engelman ricochets this off the corner boards to Mahalios. Cross ice feed, Buckman with time and space from the right point. Shot from distance was popped up into the atmosphere, brought down by Dimitri Mahalios, who tried to snipe one from the low slot, but cleared the crossbar instead. This caroms back deep into the Delaware zone, where Engelman recovers. Hassled by the forechecking McCabe, nearly forced the turnover, but Klein perseveres for the Blue Hens and pushes this out of the zone. Engelman, after the delayed offside, found Sharp up ice. Hard shot from Ethan Sharp, batted down by Cooper Tyson for save number 14. Engelman forced back to his own blue line by two-ply forechecking pressure from Shanahan, and before that, Brazil works play back up neutral ice before Brazil takes the puck away in open ice, but he's stood up at the Delaware line. In comes Sharp the other direction again. Sharp off his backhand, net front feed to Mahalios. He's denied on the doorstep by Cooper Tyson. 3-on-2 the other way. Brazil, right side, slowed up and driven into the near half wall by Ehrlich, plays the puck behind the cage. It caroms to the far half wall, where Rex Maloney offers resistance, forces the turnover. Crane gives it away. Shot from distance intercepted by Variale. That came off the stick of Peter Borman, the two-way defenseman, with a goal and 3 assists to his credit so far this year for the Hawks. 14:40 to go in the second period. In comes Matt Crane working up ice. Slap shot from 50 was wide of the near post. Variale brings down the rebound. He sets up fellow Salesianum alumnus Jake Ehrlich from the left point, but his shot from distance missed the near post. This is brought back into neutral territory. Vinny V recovers for the Hens, but he's stripped of the puck by Brazil. Brazil let one go from distance. McGregor with the stop there. Rebound. Pinballs off sticks from both sides. Variale gets it to Villano. A loose stick got in the way. Villano clears. Race for the puck up ice. Goes the way of Vinny Variale, so there's no icing here, says linesperson Pat Schubert. Villano winds up. He had 2 when these teams last met. His shot here is covered by Tyson, and we've got a chance finally to catch our breath. 6:03 into the second period of a 3-1 hockey game. Advantage Delaware Blue Hens. We've got a Cooper Tyson save we need to show you on the Delaware Sports Medicine instant replay. It was here from Ethan Sharp nearing the 5-minute mark. Beautiful centering pass to Mahalios, but he was denied on the welcome mat by Cooper Tyson. Coming up big to keep this a 3-1 hockey game. His Hawks still very much in the hunt, only trailing by 2. Vecchio off the turnover, tried to center to Wogish. The big guns back on for the Hens. Wogish at the far half wall, swarmed. Hunter gained possession of the puck. It's now worked up ice along the left wing boards and into Delaware territory. Trying to get a snapshot off was Kadei from the left dot, but he didn't get good contact on the puck. That opens the door for a 2-on-2 the other way. Stam didn't drag the toe in time, so Vecchio's advance is going to be called offside with 13:23 remaining in the second period. Delaware looking to pad their 2-goal advantage. We'll have to restart in the neutral zone. Face-off coming right in front of the Delaware bench. Vecchio and Kadei took the draw. Stam pushed back to his own blue line, gains and maintains control. Flom worked this up the left wing boards to Vecchio. His entry this time clean, but met by a host of Hawk back checkers. Clearing effort foiled by Stam. Vecchio on the doorstep, ran out of real estate. Centering pass, Stam shot. Rebound chance from Wogish was wide. Vecchio again. With time and space in the far corner, backhands the puck below the goal to Wogish. He couldn't set up Stam on the welcome mat. And here's a 2-on-2 the other way for the Hawks, led by Flag. Drop pass top of the right circle. Masanova, his shot was bothered. Wogish with good defensive pressure on him. Flom on the counterattack leads a 3-on-3 up the left wing boards. Flom circles behind the cage. He tried to put one on a tee for Vecchio net front, looking for his second of the night. But the puck sailed past him all the way back into the Delaware zone, where Dylan Kuba has time and space, and now resistance from Tomaitis. Beautiful setup through the slot, sees McGregor turn the puck away for his first save, his first action of the period, in fact, that was on goal. Delayed penalty coming up. It will be against the Hawks, as this puck finally comes down. And so does the tripping signal from Sam Chauvin. Kyle Gross heading off for 2 minutes of shame, as the sounds of Evelyn Champagne King fill Fred Rust Arena. And the Blue Hens Head back to the Carl Dubé power play. Go on the advantage with Carl Dubé Jewelers. And the Hens capitalize on the advantage here, getting their 4th of the game. Graham Klein makes it 4-0. Winding up at the left dot. He goes top corner off the crane feed. And it's now 4-1 Delaware. Particulars to come shortly. Looks like lines are set. And play resumes with the Blue Hens striking 6 seconds into a Carl Dubé power play. 2 of their goals have come on the man advantage. St. Joseph's penalty. St. Joseph's penalty was assessed to number 4, Kyle Gross. 2 minutes for tripping. Time of the penalty, 8 minutes, 8 seconds in the second period. Gross 2 for tripping at 8:08. Oh, Delaware goal! His 8th of the season. Scored by number 27, Graham Klein. Assisted by number 7, Matt Crane. And number 15, Ethan Sharp. Time of the power play goal, 8 minutes, 14 seconds in the second period. Klein's 8th from Crane and Sharp at 8:14, a power play goal. Coming to halfway in the second period. Icing waved off. Ehrlich winds up, finds Mahalios on the stretch pass, but he couldn't control the puck over the line. Borman turned it back the other direction. Mans puts on the brakes at the far half wall. Karams the puck in low. Engelman plays the body, forces nearly the turnover, but O'Rourke protects the right point for the Hawks. Throwing the puck into traffic, it's taken away by Sharp, who pushes play back to center. Engelman, Ehrlich. Here comes Sharp up the left wing boards. He crosses to center. He's being angled wide by Stimmel. And play is halted as Sharp's former teammate, an adversary today, forces a Blue Hen offside infraction. Nine and a half to go in the second period. 4-1 Delaware's lead over St. Joe's. This is an icing. Modern media is everyone shouting for attention and no one hearing a darn thing. So how do you get your voice above the fray? 412 Communications has myriad solutions to build bridges between your brand and its clientele. Broadcast to social, print to digital. The 412 team will put their 40 plus years of experience to work for you. East Coast, West Coast, and everywhere in between, including Altamont, Illinois. Let's talk about how to get you noticed. Visit us at 412communications.com today. Delayed offside, blown dead as Sharp played the puck while it was over the line. Klein entered the zone a little bit too quick. And Patrick Schubert bringing action to a screeching halt with 8:53 to go in the second period. Solid showing from the Hens so far today, looking for their third consecutive win. Vinny Variale on for the draw, but the St. Joseph's Hawks come barreling back the other direction. Frederick Roughgarden with the shot from distance, which was wide. Only 2 of these Hawks shots have made it on net in the second period, and Keith McGregor's had the upper glove both times. Kadehi, backhand, no. Flaherty absorbs a check, trying to carom the puck clear. It was held in by Kadehi, trailing back to the point. Here's Flom. Flaherty cannot clear this time. Shot from distance off the stick of Roughgarden into the pads of McGregor, and Greco breaks free the other way. Villano heads toward the cage, thrown in by Greco. It caroms to Flom at the left point. He takes aim from distance, reaching up for the gloves. Freeze was Tyson. That will not be a save as the puck was headed over the crossbar. Greco overpowered on the attacking zone draw, but Flom protects for Delaware at the middle of a 2-a-side scrum along the near boards. Villano pitchforks the puck free, walks it into the slot, backhand off the pads of Tyson, directed into the near corner. 7:45 to go in the second period. Villano winding up again. Greco looming net front, but this one goes into the netting, out of play off the redirects. The Fred Rust Arena organist. We don't know a whole heck of a lot about him, but we know he's got good taste when he weaves in the Pat Metheny group every now and then. If you know, you know. Long shot from Wilson off the backboards. Greco converges with Borman at the far corner, contesting the puck. Greco's going to try to backhand this clear, and he does. Villano's on his horse, 1-on-1, but a poke check from Wilson slows him up just inside the St. Joe's blue line. He's looking for his third against St. Joe's this season, was not to be there. Borman with time and space now. Vecchio pursues as the big guns are back on for the Hens. Inside 7 minutes to go. In second period action, 6:45 to be exact. Centering pass from behind the net. Ford takes aim. McGregor directs the puck off his waffle board into the back netting and out of play. Whether you're a competitive athlete or a weekend warrior like me, a sports medicine physician is an important player on your health team. With years of experience treating high school, collegiate, professional, and everyday athletes, Dr. Brad Bly of Delaware Sports Medicine is the specialist you need to achieve personal bests and lead a healthier lifestyle. And with clinics in both Wilmington and Townsend, Delaware Sports Medicine is here for every athlete in your family. Visit desportsmed.com today to learn more. Carl Dubé power play time for the Blue Hens. Danny Flagg ruled off for a high stick. Go on the advantage with Carl Dubé Jewelers, Concord Pike in Wilmington, and Delaware for diamonds. It's Dubé. St. Joseph's penalty assessed to number 3, Danny Flagg. 2 minutes for high sticking. Time of the penalty, 13 minutes, 27 seconds. In the second period, Flagg 2 for high sticking at 13:27. Wogish in front of his own bench. Drop pass to Vecchio. He works the puck low, but it's beyond the reach of Tomaitis. He was bothered by Hunter below the line. Hawks clear. 50 seconds gone on the Flagg penalty. Vecchio starts it up again. Right down the middle he comes, flipping the puck to Stam, accelerating up the left wing boards and just in. Wogish at the half wall, leaves it high to Vecchio. Vecchio steered by Kadehi toward the far side, works the puck into Quinn. Quinn has good support in the form of Stam, and play is whistled dead with 5:17 to go in the second period. Looks to be a crease violation or some such, bringing us a neutral zone face-off right in front of the 4-1-2 press box. Saunders Penn will take the draw across from Gross as the second wave of the Blue Hens power play comes on. Klein couldn't work into the zone. Penn kept skate contact to ensure that if and when he did, entry would be legal. Flaherty caroms this behind the net around to Klein at the near half wall. Cross ice pass Flaherty to Sharp in the slot. Penn trying to locate the puck in the crease area, was cross-checked down. And this is covered by Tyson for a pause. Is anything going to come of this? Here it is. Cross-check was after he got rid of the puck, and it was right in the numbers too. I don't think it's going to result in anything, though, with just under 5 minutes to go in the second period of this 4-1 game. 20 seconds left on the Delaware power play. Hens 2 for 2 on the man advantage as it is. Another stoppage. 4:38 to go. Face-off coming just in front of the Delaware bench. Villano across from Mans. Villano wins this face-off. Penalty time has expired. And the stretch pass from Engelman to Greco is going to come back offside. So the face-off retreats to the origin of the pass, which is just above the Delaware blue line, says linesperson Joseph Fetcher. And we've got a front row seat to the face-off coming between Mans and Villano. Face-offs were dead even in the first period, 11 aside. And we'll get confirmation from the stat man Eli Swope during the second intermission. Feels about 50-50 here in the second as well. He shakes his head. One thing that definitely hasn't been 50-50 in the second period is shots. Delaware leading 10-5 in that department here in the middle frame. Villano tried to get one away. Roughgarden steered it wide with stick-on-stick pressure. Inside 4 minutes to go in the second period. Delaware with a 4-1 lead over St. Joseph's from Fred Rust Arena in the second half of their season home-and-home series. That shot from Roughgarden was high and wide. Buckman plays the body on McCabe, vying for the rebound of the short boards. Delayed penalty signaled by Sammy Chauvin. And Delaware is going to go down a man. As Sammy says, that's interference. Puck was gone. And Buckman will be 2 for 2 minutes. The official call is boarding on Michael Buckman. So at the 16:31 mark of the second period, the Blue Hens head back to the Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill. Schedule your first cleaning today at DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com. Delaware penalty assessed to number 26, Michael Buckman. 2 minutes for boarding. Time of the penalty, 16 minutes, 31 seconds in the second period. Buckman 2 for boarding at 16:31. Cudahy from the half wall gets a shot away off the feed from Wilson. It was blockered by McGregor out of harm's way, and the Hens subsequently clear. Inside the final 3 minutes of the second period, Delaware with a 4-1 lead, down a man for the next 75. Gross shifts gears up the right wing boards, gains the zone, pursued from astern and bodied into the corner by Vecchio. It's going to be 5-on-3 as another delayed penalty is signaled. And Flom touches up for the whistle. Vecchio going off with 2:32 to go in the second period. Cross-checking the signal. So it's 17-28 in the second period. The Hens will see their first 5-on-3 disadvantage. And both of those penalty countdowns now appear in the top left corner of your TV, or your laptop, or your phone, or however you're joining us this afternoon turned evening. Delaware penalty assessed to number 10, Austin Vecchio. 2 minutes for cross-checking. Time of the penalty, 17 minutes, 28 seconds in the second period. Vecchio 2 for cross-checking at 17:28. Inside 2 minutes to go in the second period, 15 seconds before Buckman is done with his 2 minutes of shame. And then you get free, as the script reads. Final 90, Crane clears. We're 5-on-4 for the next 55. Hunter holds behind his own net. Play action behind the St. Joe's goal. Here comes Gross. Tomaitis, Penn, Engelman, Crane. The 4 penalty killers for the Blue Hens. 2-on-2 the other way. Penn and Tomaitis driving forward, centering past Tomaitis to Penn. The shot was turned aside by Tyson to the near corner. Penn's taken off his feet in the battle for the rebound. Muscling the puck away was Hunter. Advanced now by Gross up the middle. Holding skate contact with the line was Kuba to ensure an onside entry, and they do. 5 seconds left on the Vecchio cross-checking minor. Held up as Cudahy at the right point. Wilson tried to get a shot through traffic to no avail, and the Hens killed off the 5-on-3. Final 25 in the second period. Delaware with a 4-1 lead over St. Joe's. Puck is tied up in the near corner of the Delaware zone. Pitchforking away is Mahalios to try to work the vulcanized rubber free of the grasp of Kuba, and he did. Crane clears, but he couldn't hit Penn on the stretch pass up the middle. Patrolling the St. Joe's line was Wilson, and doing so successfully. Final seconds tick away. Flom holds the puck to the wall, and that does it for the second period. Through 40 minutes, the score, Delaware Blue Hens 4, St. Joe's Hawks 1. We'll be back after the second intermission on the Delaware Hockey Network, presented by Long and Greenberg.
Let's face it, saving for retirement doesn't happen overnight. It takes planning, and Limestone Pension Associates has spent the past 35 years helping small businesses do just that. Limestone specializes in crafting, planning, and handling the day-to-day administration of qualified pension plans tailor-fit to your company's needs and objectives. To schedule a consultation, call 302-479-8817 or visit limestonepension.net to learn more.
Elegant. Luxurious. One of a kind. Since 1895, the Dubé name has embodied these very qualities. Make the 4-generation Dubé family tradition of fine custom jewelry your own, only at Carl Dubé Jewelers on Concord Pike in Wilmington. In Delaware for diamonds, it's Dubé.
Recovery from an on-the-job injury or car accident can be overwhelming. The expert team at the law office of Long and Greenberg can carefully explain your options and advocate for you through the process of claims, proceedings, and settlements. To schedule your free consultation today, call the law office of Long and Greenberg at 302-466-5664 or visit injuryde.com.
There's nothing all-American quite like a good old-fashioned barbecue. Sid's Barbecue and Jerky brings the most tender and flavorful pulled pork, brisket, and barbecue chicken to the tri-state area and is sure to turn your next gathering into a truly all-American event. Visit
Modern media is everyone shouting for attention and no one hearing a thing. Broadcast to social, print to digital, 412 Communications has the solution to get you heard. Want to know more? Visit 412communications.com today.
Think about it. The trash and recycling bins in our homes, even with normal use, are places where harmful bacteria like Salmonella and E. coli can multiply by the thousands. But like anyone, you want to keep your home and your family as healthy as possible. Delaware Trash Can Cleaning can help. They sanitize your trash cans with high-pressure hot water jets that can kill over 99% of the germs and bacteria in your cans in just a few minutes. To schedule your first cleaning, call 302-310-9075 or visit DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com.
Recovery from an on-the-job injury or car accident can be overwhelming. The expert team at the law office of Long and Greenberg can carefully explain your options and advocate for you through the process of claims, proceedings, and settlements. To schedule your free consultation today, call the law office of Long and Greenberg at 302-466-5664 or visit injuryde.com.
Whether you're a competitive athlete or a weekend warrior, a sports medicine physician is an important player on your health team. With years of experience treating high school, collegiate, professional, and everyday athletes, Dr. Brad Bly of Delaware Sports Medicine is the specialist you need to achieve personal bests and lead a healthier lifestyle. And with clinics in both Wilmington and Townsend, Delaware Sports Medicine is here for every athlete in your family. Visit desportsmed.com today to learn more.
It's time for the third period. Let's head back upstairs to James Witherite.
Thank you, Norm Borg. Welcome back inside Fred Rust Arena. 40 minutes in the books, and Delaware increased their lead from 1-3 in the second period. As we go to the Delaware Sports Medicine replay, shorthanded goal from Austin Vecchio in this 2-on-1 attack. He takes the shot himself, goes bar down just 76 seconds into the second period. And it was followed up here by Graham Klein, potting his 8th of the season to put the Blue Hens up 4-1 over the St. Joe's Hawks. About set for third period action. Keith McGregor has stopped 13 of 14 shots on goal to this point. Joe Fetcher waiting for a dialogue between referee Sam Chauvin and the St. Joe's coaching staff to dissipate. Vince Falkowski being offered the same courtesy by Sammy. Everybody's on the same page. We're ready to roll. For third period action from Fred Rust Arena, James Witherite joining you here on the Delaware Hockey Network on the 412 on this Saturday, what's now evening, after a twilight start at Fred Rust Arena. First half of a DHN doubleheader. Has just seen its third period begin. Delaware traveling from left to right in this final period of play in their home whites, blue helmets, blue pants. St. Joe's in crimson moving right to left in third period play. Trying to cut back on this 3-goal Delaware margin. Gross and Variale squaring off at the near dot, rather at the far dot in the Delaware zone. Variale mishandled the puck after gaining the St. Joe's line. This brought back the other direction. Flaherty hustling back into his zone. Dylan Kuba tried to get a shot away to no avail. There is backhand is denied by McGregor, sealing off the near post for save number 15. Solid game from Keith McGregor to this point. And Rex Maloney shovels the puck back into neutral ice. It's turned back the other way by Gross, who wants an interference call, as Mahalios hadn't joined the play yet. He thought the puck had bounced off his stick. Hard for us to tell from this vantage point. Greco winds up. Hard shot into the glove of Cooper Tyson with just over a minute gone in the second period, in the third period now, of a 4-1 Delaware advantage over St. Joe's. Faceoff comes to the near dot. Klein and Kadei. He wins the faceoff. Second period faceoffs ultimately skewed Delaware's way by nearly a 2-1 margin. Sharp in front of his own bench. Leaves the puck back to Ehrlich, who quickly turns it to Mahalios, waiting at center near side. It's thrown back into Delaware territory, but Ehrlich was caught unawares. He recovers. Sharp tries to skate a tight circle to take away the forechecking pressure from St. Joe's Christian Masanova. Crane to Klein up the right wing boards. Outlet pass sails beyond Graham Klein's reach. Hunter chased it down, couldn't play the puck cleanly. Mahalios offered good support. He's double teamed at the half wall. Crane opens fire from the right point, but missed his target by a country mile. Mahalios sweeps in to recover the puck for Delaware below the goal. It comes to Buckman. He gets one through from distance right into the breadbasket of Tyson. And Mahalios again with possession and control. He lines up a better shot this time. Stick save by Tyson in close, trying to bring down the rebound. Sharp was pushed higher in the slot. Pressure from Chris Hunter working down low to take away Sharp's second chance opportunity. 2.5 minutes gone of the third period. Engelman protects the right point. Play is whistled dead as we've got some action in low. Mahalios exchanging words with Chris Hunter away from the play. As Dimitri Mahalios after cross-checking Chris Hunter, crossed more than a couple lines and continues to rain down insults at his adversary in red. Wogish with open ice net front cleared the crossbar. St. Joseph's penalty assessed to number 46, Chris Hunter, 2 minutes for roughing. Delaware penalty assessed to number 16, Dimitri Mahalios, 2 minutes for roughing and 2 minutes for cross-checking. Time of the penalties, 2 minutes 36 seconds in the third period. Hunter 2 for roughing, Mahalios 2 each for roughing and cross-checking. All at 2:36 in the third period. .16:37 to go. 1:13 left on the differential. Mahalios penalty and the Hunter penalty will expire at the first stoppage after time served. The player serving the differential, that's 22, Vincenzo Variale. Will come out on the clock, which is in 33 seconds. Kuba's shot was wide. Penn recovers the rebound, but he can't clear. He held the point briefly. Flaherty fired the puck up ice and clear. That gives the Hens an opportunity to change with just over 4 minutes gone of the third period. Delaware with a 4-1 lead over the St. Joe's Hawks. This is Neil Kadehi. He's got 9 goals on this season, but he's slowed up in the slot by Ehrlich. Good defensive play from the freshman from right here in Newark, Delaware. Hens back to full strength. Variale charges toward the puck. Tyson waits. He fires it into the neutral zone. It's brought down by Shanahan. Shanahan slowed up by Ehrlich in the back, checking Matt Crane. 2 of the 4 on this team to have worn a Salesianum sweater during their high school days. Rex Maloney, the Californian. Pyle drives back into the St. Joe's zone. Villano's got the puck in the near corner. His stick lifted, and he's hacked at by Kadei. Villano again. Lost his footing of his own volition. Kadei was there, but didn't disrupt him illegally. Maloney's shot from the top of the left circle was steered wide. Brought down at the near wall by Shanahan. He could not find McCabe on the breakout pass. Ehrlich backhands the puck out of harm's way below the goal to Thomas Villano. We're nearing the 6-minute mark of the third period. Delaware with a comfy, cozy 4-1 lead over St. Joe's. Variale couldn't deke past the St. Joe's defender, lost the puck. It's controlled now by McCabe in the near corner. Back it comes to McCabe, pushed over the line. It was Mans who played it into neutral territory. McCabe couldn't bring it down cleanly. Both teams change at least partially, and Eric Ford skates into Delaware territory up the left wing boards before the reaching stick of Engelman slowed him up just inside the line. Buckman waits, tagging up with Stam. The entry is clean now. Michael Buckman plays the carom shot after being steered to the near wall. Vecchio pursues the puck in the far corner. Wogish tries to bat it down, but it's brought free by Mans up the right wing boards. Engelman lines him up with a hip check right in front of the Delaware bench. Effective defense there from the freshman from White Plains, New York, who stands 6'4". Here comes Joey Engelman, walking back into St. Joe's territory. He lined up a shot from 40 feet, but Zane O'Rourke blocked it as soon as he got rid of it. Back into the Delaware end. Stam absorbs a late check from Mans after getting rid of the puck below the net. Wogish stood up at the blue line by Michael Brazil. Here he comes up the left wing boards. Wogish delivers a retribution check at the near half wall, and the Hens regain control of the puck. We've just hit the 7-minute mark of the third period. Delaware with a 4-1 lead over St. Joe's, and both of these penalties will expire. Oh, the penalties themselves have expired, but both players in the box, Hunter and Mahalios, will be released to their respective benches at the next stoppage. .20 to go. Circling behind the net is Johnny Tomaitis. He builds up plenty of momentum up the right dots, and in he comes. Backhand attempt crossing through the slot was bothered by Wilson. Flom holds the left point, long shot bounces wide. Tomaitis steered off his path toward the puck. It's held in by Crane after a failed clearing attempt from Ford. Ehrlich steps up, holds the point, fresh legs of his on the ice. He threw one into a congested slot. This is lofted but not cleared. Tomaitis, with some fancy stick work, tries to protect and maintain momentum for the Blue Hens. This is taken away and cleared. Ehrlich made a play at the airborne puck, so icing was waved off by Patrick Schubert. And Crane's clearing attempt failed to materialize around the near corner boards in the Delaware zone. Quinn, opposite side. Knocked down in traffic, open ice check. And play is whistled dead by Rob Savastano with 11:19 to go. Delaware's going to go up a man as Eric Ford is ruled off for tripping. So the Hens go to the Carl Dubé power play. With 11:19 to go and a 4-1 lead, a pretty comfy one at that they look to build upon. Find the perfect something special for your perfect someone special with the help of Carl Dubé Jewelers on Concord Pike in Wilmington. In Delaware for diamonds, it's Dubé. St. Joseph's penalty assessed to number 8, Eric Ford, 2 minutes for tripping. Time of the penalty, 8 minutes 41 seconds in the third period. Ford, 2 for tripping at 8:41. Quinn drop pass to Wogish. Stam looming net front now, he pulls back to the point. Vecchio holds the line. Tomitis working for that net front position. Headman pass in. Quinn directs the puck into the netting and out of play with 10:35 to go. Second wave on for the Hens. Saunders Penn won the draw. Crane with a snipe attempt from the point. Into the glove of Tyson it goes. Face off to Tyson's right again. This around to Flaherty from Crane, back high. Crane tried to fire a shot in, delayed penalty. Blown dead as the Hawks touch up with 10:20 to go in the third period. And Delaware is going to get a nice long 5-on-3. Zane O'Rourke sits down for cross-checking just before the halfway point of the third period. So a deluxe version Carl Dubé power play for 61 seconds. As the 5-on-3 begins right now. St. Joe's penalty assessed to number 2, Zane O'Rourke. 2 minutes for cross-checking. Time of the penalty, 9 minutes 40 seconds in the third period. O'Rourke 2 for cross-checking at 9:40. Inside 10 minutes to go. Klein cross-ice pass. Flaherty leaves it to Penn in the corner. Back to Flaherty. Klein to Crane, center point. Graham Klein leaves this to Sharp. Shot tipped high and away by Tyson. Klein again. 8 seconds left in the 5-on-3. Klein through the slot, bothered by Kadehi. Shot was steered wide from 25 feet away. Flaherty leaves one to Crane. Snapshot top of the circle. He didn't get good contact on the puck. It comes back to Matt Crane. He winds up again. He shoots and scores. Matt Crane strikes on the Carl Dubé power play. And it's 5-1 Blue Hens. Seeing it again. Crane winds up from 30 feet, getting the puck back from Flaherty. A goal to go with his earlier assist. And the Delaware special teams have accounted for 4 of their 5 goals tonight. 3 on the Carl Dubé power play. And 1 on the Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill as well. Crane's got his 4th of the year. And Delaware's up by 4 and looking for more. Oh, Delaware goal! His 4th of the season, scored by number 7, Matt Crane. Assisted by number 3, Patrick Flaherty. Time of the power play goal, 10 minutes 51 seconds in the third period. Crane's 4th. From Flaherty at 10:51. The Dubé name is synonymous with fine custom jewelry in Delaware and a 4-generation family tradition dating to 1895. Carl Dubé Jewelers also offers appraisal, design, resizing, and repair services. Find something special for your someone special. Visit Carl Dubé on Concord Pike in Wilmington. In Delaware for diamonds, it's Dubé. 8:10 to go. And that Matt Crane goal to go with his earlier assist. Likely put a bow on this one for the Blue Hens. Goal and an assist for the defenseman. Vecchio in with a tally and a helper of his own as well. The shorthanded goal, 76 seconds into the second period, really turned the momentum in Delaware's favor for good. And here comes Joey Wogish up the middle. Shot, blockered, away by Tyson. Follow-up chance, Wogish again. This one's blocked. Final 7 minutes. McCabe slowed up at the Delaware blue line. Winning the race for the puck was Josh Flom, but only just before he was bodied off the vulcanized rubber. This is cleared by Vecchio, thrown across ice off the far wall. It ricochets into the path of Riley McCabe, who dumps, and the Hawks change in part. Wogish waits, tries to find Vecchio on the outlet pass up the near side, but it's intercepted by Ford, chipped off the near glass, back into the Delaware end, with 6.5 minutes to go in regulation. The Hens with a 5-1 lead. Hand pass signaled. Right at the Delaware blue line. We've got a chance to catch our breath with 6:24 to go. Coming up next on the Delaware Hockey Network, the Delaware AAU Blue Hens taking on Quinnipiac. Game time 8:45 p.m. Eastern, 5:45 Pacific. Here on the 412. The Bobcats victorious over the Blue Hens 6-5 in overtime last night at Gold Arena. The Hens will look to get one back after falling to 2-8-2 on the year. In their first year, the brand new AAU College Hockey Division I classification, their first year playing in the Empire Conference, which has been for them a definite step up and a definite wake-up call after playing the likes of Kutztown, Salisbury, Penn State, Harrisburg, who provided healthy competition over the last few seasons. But the slate of Empire teams, including Quinnipiac, Fairfield, Fordham, Farmingdale, it's a different brand of competition altogether. Final 5.5 for these men's Division II ACHA Blue Hens, who are coasting to the 500 mark. Klein and Sharp together. Klein's centering pass was belt high. It sailed past Sharp's reach. He tries to split defenders on his way from the corner in toward the cage to no avail. Buckman could not protect the slot or protect the point. And Brazil couldn't get to the puck before Engelman, holding his own line, turned play back from left to right. Corey Long directed the puck up the middle back into the Delaware zone, but couldn't maintain control of it. Here's Klein the other way. Shot attempt, maybe a headman pass toward Villano, looking to get on the board, never materialized. Here's Sharp, blocker save from 35 feet away from Tyson. 4.5 minutes to go. Engelman up the middle. Klein held skate contact with the line to ensure an onside entry. Villano denied on the doorstep. Off the net front setup. Here's Sharp from downtown, 40 feet away. His shot was wide. It ricocheted off the backboards. Rebound is cleared by Trevor Stimmel, former Ethan Sharp teammate. Villano Hard shot from the top of the right circle. Into the breadbasket of Cooper Tyson, who holds for the pause with 3:56 to go in the third period. Looking at what's ahead next week on the DHN, Friday, December 8th, Salesianum hosting Bishop Shanahan Coatesville in the first half of a doubleheader, followed by the men's Division II Blue Hens taking on Rowan. Saturday, Delaware AAU hosts Fordham. That's a 1:45 matinee. We'll have that here on the DHN, followed by their 2023 finale against Ramapo on Sunday night from right here at Fred Rust Arena. Then Monday, we've got a high school doubleheader, Salesianum at Garnet Valley at 4, Avongrove versus Boyertown at 7:40. Full broadcast schedule available at DelawareHockeyNetwork.com. Be sure to follow us on social media as well, on Facebook, Twitter, or X, whichever you call it, and Instagram at DE Hockey Network. Final 190 seconds of the game. Delaware with a 5-1 lead over St. Joe's. Greco launched one from 40 feet. It ricocheted off the backboards to the left of Cooper Tyson. Here the other direction comes Borman. .235, Vinny V. Surrounded by red sweaters, lost the puck. Crane couldn't hold the zone. It's pushed forward by Masanova. He and Flagg enter a 2-on-1. Ehrlich tries to block. McGregor with the initial save, and the secondary shot was wide. This is Crane the other way. Throwing the puck off the corner boards. Recovered by Borman. Chipped off the near wall, held in by Wogish. We're down to the final 2:05. Wogish surrounded by Hawks. Swarm on him in the near corner. Reaching for the puck, Vecchio can't control it further. Crane holds the left point. Long shot, blocked in traffic. Clearing attempt, batted down by Crane at center. 100 seconds to go. Cross ice breakout attempt was not on its intended angle. Flagg couldn't play it on. He heads off for a change. Final 90. And this will be an icing. 74 seconds to go. Face-off coming back into the St. Joe's end. To the left of Cooper Tyson, who has had his work cut out for him today. He's faced 36 total shots. 5 of them have gone in. Kadehi lets one go from just inside the line, but it was high and wide near side. Final minute upon us, as Delaware will improve to 10-10-1. They've hit the 500 mark as a result of this victory in the making over St. Joe's. Final half minute. Puck is frozen by Tyson, and the faceoff's going to come to his left. Just a half minute to go. And the rest will be but a formality. Quinn coming in for the draw across from Mans. The Flaherty shot made it through net front traffic, and it was turned to the far side by Tyson for save 33. Final 18. Quinn bodied down, trying to walk in toward the cage. And oh my, here we go. Tomaitis taking exception to the physical play. And the lines people having to intervene. As ultimately cooler heads prevail, but being escorted to the box was Roughgarden. Living up to his name, and Tomaitis, with 9 seconds to go, was issued a pass to the gate. We'll give you the word momentarily as the officials discuss matters further. Particulars to come. Roughgarden's going to be escorted out as well, pleading his case to Joe Fetcher. Rare that you win that battle, though. Matt Crane getting the story from Sam Chauvin. And Rob Savastano giving the particulars all around from there. St. Joseph's penalty assessed to number 21, Frederick Roughgarden. 5 minutes plus a game disqualification for fighting. Delaware penalty, number 29, John Tomaitis. 5 minutes and a game disqualification for face mask. Time of the penalty is 19:51 of the third period. Roughgarden, 5 and a DQ for fighting. Tomaitis, 5 and a DQ for face mask. Time of the penalty is 19:51. The final score, Delaware Blue Hens 5, St. Joseph's Hawks 1. Fans, it's time for the Sid's 3 Stars of the Game, presented by Sid's Barbecue and Jerky. Tonight's third star, with 17 saves for Delaware, number 35, Keith McGregor. Tonight's number 2 star, with a goal and an assist for Delaware, number 10, Austin Vecchio. And the number 1 star of the game for the Delaware Blue Hens, with a goal and an assist, your captain, number 7, Matt Crane. So that, friends, will do it for us for the first half of our doubleheader. The Hens improving to 10-1 with a tour de force win over the St. Joe's Hawks. Solid net minding from Keith McGregor. A pair of goals. The stars of the game, Austin Vecchio and Matt Crane. Special thanks to the entire crew. For assistant producer and videographer Broadway Joe Sindoni, James Witherite signing off. This is the Delaware Hockey Network.